everybody, welcome back. So we have another fun-filled craft video. Wah! And before we jump into that, before we jump into making this lovely little bat pillow, watch it fly away. Yeah, okay. Anyways, but hello, if you are new subscribers or if you're new to this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me. And if you are current subscribers, hello dears, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. So for this craft video, as you can tell, we're going to be making this lovely little kind of, I use it for like a support pillow pretty much, but it's a lovely little bat pillow, and I have another one I'm going to make too, but I'll show you how to make this purple one. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alrighty everyone, so we're here for another fun-filled craft, and we're going to start by showing you the fabric I will be using. It is a fleece fabric that I got on sale at Hobby Lobby. It was in like their return bin, so I think it ended up costing me like $6 for all this good plushy fabric. And then of course you're going to need something to draw your pattern on. I normally have a fabric marker, but I couldn't find it, so I'm using this Sharpie instead. You're of course going to need your handy dandy scissors. And you're going to need your bat pattern. Now I did find this on Google, and I will try to see if I can't put a PDF file down below so you can have it. But first thing you're going to do is cut out your pattern. Okay, now once you have your pattern cut out, as I showed you, since we already got it cut out, we're going to unroll our fabric and we're going to place our pattern on our fabric. So let me just cut the fabric open and roll it. Like I said, this fabric is really nice and soft and really plushy. I wish you could feel it through the screen. It was really, really nice. Okay, so let's just unfold our fabric. Now originally, I was going to try and cut it, double, but I kind of I found out really quickly that I couldn't. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right here, is I'm folding my fabric and I'm putting the little plushy part on the inside, because obviously we don't want to draw our pattern on that. We want that to be on the inside. So just laying it out. Okay. Yeah, see, I was going to try and make sure I had enough to where I could just go ahead and cut both sides at the same time, do the lazy thing, but I figured out that I couldn't do that. So I'm just going to sit here and draw out my pattern. We're going to draw one side, and then like I showed you, we're going to flip it over. Right there, we're going to flip it over, and we will draw it on the other side. So you really only need one side of the bat so you can mirror it. So just go ahead and do that. Then once you have your pattern drawn, you're going to go ahead and cut out your little bats, and we're going to need 2 of those. So So there we go. Have both of our patterns. I know it's like magic, right? It's the beauty of editing. But go ahead and have those two. And as you can see, I copied my patterns. So they would be the same. And then here we're just going to lay them on top of each other. And this is pretty much how we're going to sew them on the sewing machine once we get ready. So you just want to make sure they line up and match. Now at this point, you would probably want to go ahead and pin it. But as I will show you, I didn't do that. So learn from my mistake in this instance, but go ahead and line up your pattern and we will head over to the sewing machine. Alrighty, so here we are at the sewing machine. I'm just making sure that I have all of my settings. I think I'm using setting number 6 on my brother's sewing machine. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pin my little bat together with some of my little pins. And make sure you do, you know, basic sewing if you're not familiar with it. Make sure you put your needles in not going not long ways along your pattern, but do it like kind of vertically, I guess, so you can sew right over your needles and you can just pull them out as you go. So I'm just going to pin it and then I'm going to sew my little bat up. Okay, so here we are at the end of our sewing, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the last part of my little wing here. And what you want to do whenever you get to the end of where you want to sew, this is why I kind of did mine on the wing, so I would have a nice little opening so I could actually stuff it and everything. So I'm just going to turn this around, and I like really sharp corners because I know you could go ahead and loop it around, but I like really sharp corners whenever I do things like this, so that's why I just stop it and turn it and then proceed to finish sewing it that way. But I'm just going to finish this up and take it out and show you guys as soon as I pull my needle out. I'm working on it. And excuse my ugly potato face. I did this on Sunday and I was not to be bothered to do my makeup just to do this video. No, sorry about that. So just ignore the potato face and just focus on the little bat pillow. But there we go. Okay, now as you can see, we have it pretty much sewed up, and I tried to get as close to the edge as I possibly could with some of this, and as you can see, I have my really sharp corners. And okay, and there you go, there's our little opening. Now that is about an inch and a half opening, and I found that would be really good, you know, because I didn't want it that big, because I know you could probably leave it bigger, but I didn't want it that big. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie everything off, and we will move on to the next part. Alright, and then once you got your ends tied off, you want to go ahead and cut everything, and then we're going to use our opening and start turning our little bat inside outwards. And you want to make sure whenever you do that, that all of our little pointy spots that you can put your finger in, or you can put like a little tool or something. I think I ended up using a ruler, but You could do that just to get all the little points in your bat to come out, so it makes that really nice sharp bat pattern. So as you can see in this little part of the video, and then we'll move on to the stuffing and the finishing up of the little bat. Alright, now once you have your bat all nice and stuffed and you know it's to your liking, you want to go ahead and sew up your hole that we made. And I'm doing, I don't know what the proper name for the stitch is, but basically I'm getting the same color thread that I have, you know, for my little bat. I actually luckily had some lavender kind of shaded thread, so I'm just rolling out as much as I think I'm going to need. But whenever you do this, and I'm going to try and show you in the video, but you want to go ahead and fold your the ends of your hole. You want to fold those in, and then you're going to place your knot on the inside of your fabric, pull it through where you have that bend, and you want to put your needle back through the other bend and pull it through the opening, so it kind of creates like that nice little seal on it. I'm not sure what it's called, unfortunately, and if I knew the name, I will stick it in the corner somewhere and figure out what it's actually called. So you could probably find a better video on it. It's just my grandmother taught me how to do it, so I'm better at doing it than I am like explaining it. If you can kind of see in the video just how I did it and how I made it come together. But once we get done with this part, our little bat will be finished. So see, wasn't that fun? And excuse my ugly mug in that, but I did it on Sunday, and Sunday's my cleaning day, and I didn't really be bothered to do my makeup, so just for doing that part of the craft video. And right now I'm trying to rush through these because I gotta go to work and it's the first day of summer classes, so it's gonna be hectic. But I hope y'all enjoyed making this little video, and like I said, I'll try to put a PDF of the pattern that I use down below, and if I can't, I'm sorry. Maybe you could like pause the video or something to try to get it. But like I said, I did find the image on Google, so you might be able to just Google like a bat silhouette and find it and do it that way. But I'll try to get it down there for you. But if not, I'm sorry. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you thought and what other crafts you might be interested to see on this channel. And I will see you on the next videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.